Episode 8. I walked myself back to Sheila's hostel from Cork District Court in the afternoon. And I went back only to find that my suitcases were searched off by somebody, and most of the important belongings were stolen or gone. A set of brand new electronic device that Fly Mini I bought, have never used it yet. I bought it before I came to Ireland, the drone. And then another very new puffy jacket, winter jacket, downcoat jacket, and a pair of new trousers. And the 2 sweaters are all stolen. And then I kindly asked the other lady who stayed in the same room with me, because when I got back that moment, I only saw her in there. So I can ask her, did she notice anything? And she told me, unfortunately, she didn't. She was out during the day. And she kind of indicated me that the last night when I was not there, when I was reminded in the custody cell by Garda Brennan in Targa Station, she told me the other night, the night before, there's another lady, looks like in a homelessness state, yeah. So for the details, she indicated me, we kind of suspect that probably that person, yeah, searched of my stuff and stole all of them. And then for my frustrated state, and for this even upsetting more, yeah, my important belongings were stolen now. And I just got myself from the Cork District Court after a long, tough 20 more hours struggling, torturing in there. And then I went downstairs to report this to the receptionist. I hope they would help me with this, to check the camera, the CCTV there. And it turned out that to my disappointment, the receptionist told me, sorry. They said, sorry, really sorry. They couldn't help with this. And they advised that if I really would like to call the policeman, the Garda, she can help me call them over to do an investigation or whatever. But what they emphasize that even the Garda come over, in such cases, usually you can't get your things back. Yeah, you can't get anything back. It just wastes your time. What does she mean to me? So according to what she said to me, and thinking about my first time calling the Garda for help on the day of 19th of March, when I got abused, kicked out, made homeless on the street by Margaret Walsh, I called the Garda, who told me on the phone was none of their business. So, which made me feel relatable about the situation, even though I was so upset and hit the bottom in that moment. Then I gave a deep sigh. Gave it up. Yeah, I gave it up to call the Garda to come over, do any investigation about this. The important belongings gone, then they're gone. And then I walked myself out. I think I walked into the central shop, yeah. Grabbed some basic bacon roll, something for eat, and then finished that day. And then between that time, I also try to check information about any possibility for availability for accommodation. And also, I think between the 23rd and 24th, the next day, I walked in the Angelisa Guard Station myself. I want to report the Garda, the arrest of me, to the Guard Station. Well, it turned out another disappointment to me. The Guard told me that they can't do anything to the other Gardaí. Because they are the Gardaí themselves. They say, if you have issue with the Garda, you should go to the website, the Garda Ombudsman, the GSOC. You can file a complaint against the Garda. You want to report it. So according to the guidance, I searched about the GSOC and then tried to log in the website and try to fill the form of the online complaint. And then when it comes to the column that I have to fill the Garda's name or about the identity of the Garda, I want to report it about, a complaint about, for which I didn't know their name. I don't know their badge number either. So which makes me push me like I must go back to the target station where they charge me there. So instead went back to the court on the 30th of March, as the court they left that piece of paper to me on the 23rd, because the anger fierceness toward the Gardaí has been accumulated from there after the first time arresting me and the whole torturing at the custody cell. So got me mad. And then, so in my thought, on my mind, that why am I the one being arrested and being accused of, and even imposed on me court case, send me to the court? I will not go back to the court. Yeah, I will not go back to the court. Go back to the court to admit that to compromise to the guard's accusation against me? No. So instead, the next day, the last day of March, 31st of March, I went back to the Tucker Guard station on the afternoon. I went in there with a paper pad. On the paper pad, I wrote something, notified that, addressing the Gardaí who had arrested me there to pay me back. Yeah, for what I noted clearly stated how they did it and what they did there. And I walked in there. Well, of course, very mad, angry towards the Gardaí in there. But the Garda who came up to meet me there, bald head, wearing glasses, with badge number CC494. This time I tried to pay attention to their badge number because they refused to give me their names. So I questioned him to tell me where the two Gardaí the other day wrongfully arrested me. I mean, the Garda Brennan and Ina Barry, as their two guards' names. It turns out this guard with badge number CC494, he refused to give me their names and told me that I have no right to know where the guard is. And then there, I got into confrontation with him. And with that paper pad, I kind of protesting there, right inside, stand inside the Tucker Guard station in there. And the guard tried to pass by me and try to ignore me, get rid of me, and then lock the door. They stay inside, not getting out. And I keep, raising my voice and protesting there. I think I opt out of my Chinese language, for cursing those bastard Gardaí in there for the wrongdoings to me. And this guard pretended that I didn't arrest you. I didn't even know you. It's not me arrest you. I didn't even know you. And then they slammed the door and closed. And then he came back. He saw me still insist standing there, not leave. So he came to tear my paper pad into pieces and then go inside. Probably he threw in the bin. And I followed up him to the door of course, he really locked the door. I stood outside there, pat the door, and asked him to give it back to me. Give me back. Give it back to me. Give it back. Give me back. Yeah. If you go watch my video, posted this about that period, I uploaded on my YouTube channel. I think those 3 or 2 episodes are still there. And then what happened? Yeah, this guard with bald head, glasses, tried to push me out, tried to throw me out from there, which I insist standing there, protesting there. Addressing the Gardaí, pay me back for what they did. So they punched me in my chest, back and forth 3 times. Once inside the glass door there, they punched my right in the chest there, and I was tripped over for the first time onto the collapsed to the ground. And then I got myself on the knee, stood up again. Yeah. And then he tried to push me back, throw me out of the door, the glass door again. And then I was almost full back. Then one hand catch the rail there. And once again, the third one, he tried to punch me in the chest again. Then I bumped against the wall there by the rail there, outside. Yeah. They tried to throw me out there. And after a while, I think he finally, very, very reluctantly, wrote me a piece of that Garda helpline card. I also posted it on my previous post, show you. And reluctantly wrote the name. He refused to give the full name of the other Garda. There are 2 guards. He didn't give me the name of the Garda who actually